Imagine cities so ancient. They existed thousands of years before Rome, before Greece, even before the pyramids were fully built. Civilizations that gave us writing, the wheel, laws, and even the first schools. But who were they? Today, we journey back to the birth of civilization. Our story begins in Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates. Here, over 6,000 years ago, people built the first true cities: Uruk, Ur, Babylon. The Sumerians invented something no one had before: writing. Clay tablets, etched with symbols, recorded trade, stories, and laws. And in Babylon, King Hammurabi gave the world the first written law code: an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. But Mesopotamia was not just laws and trade. It was also myths. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest stories in the world, tells of gods, floods, and the search for immortality. Was it myth or memory of an ancient disaster? Far to the west, another power was rising: Egypt. The Nile River flooded each year, leaving rich soil that gave birth to farms, food, and one of history's greatest empires. Egyptians believed their kings, the pharaohs, were gods on earth. To honor them, they built monuments that defied time itself: the pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built over 4,500 years ago, still stands as one of the greatest wonders ever created. Mysteries remain unsolved. Indus Valley, the forgotten cities. In today's Pakistan and northwest India, a civilization flourished long before most of the world even knew cities existed. This was the Indus Valley civilization, home to Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. What makes it mysterious? Unlike Egypt or Mesopotamia, the Indus people left behind a script that we still cannot read. Their language remains a secret locked in stone. But what we do know is astonishing. Their cities were planned with perfect grids. Houses had indoor plumbing and sewer systems, more advanced than many cities today. They traded with Mesopotamia and built with precision, yet left behind no kings or empires written in history. Then, suddenly, around 1900 BCE, they vanished. Was it climate change? Floods? Invasion? The mystery of the Indus collapse remains one of history's greatest puzzles. Ancient China. Mandate of heaven far to the east, along the Yellow River, another cradle of civilization was rising: China. Here, dynasties ruled with what they called the mandate of heaven, the belief that kings ruled by divine right, but could lose it if they failed their people. China gave us inventions that would change the world: bronze tools, silk, and early forms of writing carved on oracle bones. They recorded battles, harvests, even questions to the gods. Over centuries, Chinese philosophy, Confucianism, Taoism, would shape not just China, but much of Asia for thousands of years. Legacy of the first civilizations. These four cradles, Mesopotamia, Egypt, Indus, and China, were the birthplaces of everything we call civilization. From them came cities, governments, trade, religion, science, and the very idea of history itself. And yet, their stories are filled with mystery. Why did some thrive for thousands of years, while others, like the Indus Valley, disappeared without a trace? Perhaps the secrets of the first civilizations are still buried beneath the sands, waiting to be uncovered. The first civilizations were far more advanced than we imagine. They gave us the foundations of our world: writing, laws, architecture, and faith. But with greatness comes fragility. And as history shows, even the mightiest empires can vanish overnight. The rise of civilization was only the beginning. The story of humanity had just begun.